At this time, we're going to read a proclamation from the City of Roswell and the Office of the Mayor for Veterans Day 2024. Proclamation, Office of the Mayor, Veterans Day 2024. Whereas in 1921, the unknown soldier was buried on a Virginia hillside in Arlington National Cemetery, overlooking the Potomac River in the city of Washington, D.C. The site of this burial in Arlington National Cemetery symbolizes the dignity and reverence of America's veterans. And whereas these memorial gestures took place in England and France on November the 11th, giving universal recognition to the celebrated ending of World War I at 11 a.m. on November the 11th, 1918. And whereas on May 13th, 1938, Congress declared that the 11th day of November each year will be a legal holiday, a day to be dedicated to the cause of world peace, and a day of celebration to honor America's veterans for their patriotism, the love of country, and willingness to serve and sacrifice for the common good. And whereas Veterans Day is a day to thank our veterans for their service to our country and acknowledge their contributions to our national security, we would like to honor those who have served and sacrificed for our country today, November the 11th, and every day. And whereas the City of Roswell would like to thank and acknowledge our employees who are veterans, and an extended appreciation to those who continue to serve in the United States Reserves. Now therefore I, Curtin Wilson, Mayor of the City of Roswell, Georgia, do hereby proclaim November the 11th, 2024 as Veterans Day in the City of Roswell and urge all our citizens to recognize the sacrifices and dedication of our veterans today and throughout the year. As we gather here to honor the men and women who've answered the call to serve our country. Today is a day of remembrance, gratitude, and reflection. It's a day we pause from our busy lives to honor the courageous individuals who step forward to defend our nation and uphold the freedoms we all cherish. To the veterans in attendance today, especially and including those recognized previously in the Roswell Esteemed Veteran Program, I have two simple words for you. Thank you. You've set a powerful example for all of us here in Roswell, embodying what it means to serve with honor, duty, and dedication. Roswell's Esteemed Veteran Program was created to recognize individuals like you, who've not only served our country, but have also contributed to the fabric of our community. It is one way we can show our immense appreciation for everything you have done, not only in the line of duty, but here at home. As someone who served in the United States Army myself, I feel an incredible sense of connection to each of you. My own journey in the Army had a profound impact on my life. For me, it was a turning point, a chapter that taught me resilience, discipline, and the unity in the face of adversity. It was in the service that I found direction and purpose, and those experiences have stayed with me every day since. They drive my commitment as mayor to ensure that Roswell honors its veterans with respect, gratitude, and meaningful support. When we speak about veterans, we literally are speaking about the history of the United States itself. Since our nation's founding, there have been brave individuals who've sacrificed everything to protect our democracy. And veterans have been at the very heart of every chapter of America's story, from the battlefields of the American Revolution to the deserts and mountains of the Middle East. They have defended our nation's values and secured a future for generations to come. You know, I'd like to pause just for a moment to consider what these sacrifices truly mean. Military service is not just about uniforms and medals. It's about individuals who leave literally behind their families, their friends, and familiar comforts to face unknown challenges in unfamiliar places. Most of you were young kids who left your girlfriends and your family and weren't happy about it. And probably still not happy about it. Just immensely proud. But you miss so much, and it's hard to add all that up. It's about the countless moments of worry also endured by your families. Veterans carry with them the experiences of duty and sacrifice, experiences that often come with profound personal cost. Some passed away. Some carry visible wounds. Most of you carry wounds that remain unseen. And yet, despite these challenges, you chose to serve with pride, asking for nothing in return, putting your country over yourself. As Americans, we are blessed to enjoy freedoms that are the envy of the world. The freedom to speak openly, to worship as we choose, to pursue our dreams, and to live in safety. These freedoms are not only not universal, they're not known by the most of mankind as lived on the face of the earth. They are precious gifts safeguarded by the men and women who've served in the United States Armed Forces. It's because of them, it's because of you, that we have the liberty to pursue our lives as we see fit. And while those of us who have served understand this deeply, I believe that everyone in this community, everyone in this country, has a responsibility to recognize and honor that sacrifice. Many of you are veterans of Vietnam, and you remember what it's like when you came back from Vietnam. You were not welcome. You were not thanked. Matter of fact, most of you had to hide when you came back. It was so bad. And it's gotten a lot better since that time. But we cannot forget how precious it is to remember the value of the service of our veterans. We go through lulls and periods in our history, and that's why it's so important to have remembrances like this. Because veterans have not only shaped our history, you continue to shape our present. Many veterans return from their service and go on to become leaders in their communities. They become business owners, teachers, public servants, and volunteers, each contributing in their own way to the society that they swore to protect. Here in Roswell, we have the privilege of being home to so many remarkable veterans who continue to serve in new ways, inspiring those around them with their resilience, integrity, and dedication. But I strongly believe that it is our responsibility to ensure that those who defended our nation receive the care, support, and respect they deserve, not just one day a year, but every single day. Whether through health care, employment opportunities, getting them off the streets, or simply by showing our gratitude, we can and must stand beside our veterans as they have stood beside and for us. As mayor, I've made it a priority to honor those who've served because it is a responsibility that I take personally. We cannot repay the debt owed to you, our veterans, but we can certainly strive to make Roswell a community that honors and supports you at every turn. Through initiatives like the Roswell Esteemed Veteran Program, we are working to recognize and support those who have served. It is one small way we can continue to say thank you. And I hope that as a city, we continue to seek ways to uplift and honor our veterans. To each of you veterans here today, I want you to know that your service has left an indelible mark on our city, on our country, and on me. Your courage and sacrifice are a reminder of what it means to be an American. of what it means to live with purpose and dedication. You have served to protect the ideals that define us. And for that, we owe you more than words can ever express. Thank you, veterans, and may God continue to bless you, our veterans, our great city of Roswell, and the United States of America. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.